guys, so I'm going to look into my macros. I need to see what macros I need to be hitting, and I'm going to start tracking my macros, as I said in the previous video. But the first thing that you need to do, and I recommend this for everyone, I always say it to people that come to me for coaching, is you need to see at the level that you're at now. If you're not tracking your macros, you need to put it into MyFitnessPal and find out exactly what you're eating, because you might think that you're eating X amount, and you might be right, but most times out of 10, you're probably not eating enough, or you're eating too much, so there's a problem there. So right now I'm going to put everything into MyFitnessPal, and let's see how much I'm really eating. I'm going to put in what I ate a couple of days ago. Yesterday was a bit of a write-off because we went to Southend-on-Sea. Let's put it in and see what the damage is. Chicken drumsticks, blah, blah, blah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What the fuck? Is that literally all I ate? Let me think, yo, I ate like 3,000 calories, bro. Like, yeah, over like 3,500, yeah, bro. I guess that would explain why I lost weight over the past like 2 weeks. All right, so now that I found out that I'm under eating for the goal that I'm trying to achieve, let's figure out my macros. I'm gonna start with protein. So I'm roughly about 205 pounds-ish. All these bodybuilders always preach this whole thing of, you need to be eating like, at least, you know, like 2.5, like 3 grams per pound body weight, protein. It's the only way you'll grow, mate. It's the only way you'll grow. Absolute crap. I've never heard such nonsense in my life. And if I'm being honest, without going too deep into it, you don't need a whole heap of protein when you're bulking. So I'm gonna set mine to about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. I'm gonna set my overall calories to about 3,400. I know that my maintenance is around about 2,800 to 3,000, and then incrementally increase it, if you get what I'm saying. And now if I look at my fats, I'm gonna set my fats to about 30% of my overall calories. And then finally, the remainder of the calories is gonna be for carbs. And that'll be my macros to get started. So the first bit's done. Now it's time for the training, which I think this is going to be the hardest part for me, because I've never done like a full-on powerlifting program. It's always been around bodybuilding, but I'm going to take it on. I'm going to accept the challenge. I'm going to do the actual training plan a little bit later on today. If you OG subscribers remember, last year I went to a thing called Summer in the City, which is a YouTube convention. So I'm going to be meeting my boy Dan, and we're going to be heading over to that today. So stay tuned, and we're going to be back with how I plan my training sessions. Peace.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Just so you know, that was a joke. Everyone seems to think that YouTube conventions are for geeks, but they're not. It's a good way to network and get some collabs in and stuff like that. So, yeah, off to Clapham Junction Station. I'm at Canning Town. I went to the wrong station, so I had to come back, so now I'm going there. But just link up with a subscriber. It's good. I've met a couple of people at Southend-on-Sea as well.
Oh yeah, I saw your Snapchat.
Yeah, madness. But yeah, it's good to meet you, man.
Take care.
Alright, so right now I'm at Custom House. I'm just waiting for Dan to arrive.
Right, Starling, what's the plan?
As I was on the train, I got my little notepad out, and I was making little notes on like how I'm gonna structure this thing. So what I'm thinking, you have to talk now. So what I'm thinking is, because I love the Wendler 531, I love the way that it works, I love everything about it, but I don't think there's enough frequency, and it will just be like 3 days a week. So what I'm going to do is still use a Wendler 531 for my push-pull legs, and then have 2 other days which is kind of working more on like explosive, really speed power movements, working on any weaknesses that I have. So I think when I get home, what I'll probably do is like really analyze where my weaknesses are in each of the lifts, and then plan those explosive days for those weaknesses, and then use, fuck's sake, just wait for me to finish, and then use the hypertrophy exercises on the push-pull leg days to work on the other weaknesses or anything else that I feel I need to work on hypertrophy wise, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm waiting for Dan, so I'm going to link up with you when he is here. It's my dog. It's my dog. like my little black book, which I normally write like workouts and stuff like that in, and like plans and stuff. When the 531s allows me to have my push-pull legs. The other one will be upper body explosive exercises, and then the fifth day will be lower body explosive exercises. So I'm looking at possibly 6 sets or 3 reps, 65% of my 1 rep max-ish, probably like RPE 7. I'm not going to take you through my whole thinking process of what I think my weak points are, but I'm just going to personally look at what my weak points are and then create my plan around this. So this is like my basic structure of how I'm going to plan it, and I think that's how you should do it as well, because one size doesn't fit all. The best way to do it is look at your weaknesses, look at what you need to work on, and then construct a plan using a format to then kind of build it. So I'll be taking you through like the full workouts, why I'm doing it, why I chose certain things. So I found a show in April next year. I think that's kind of the soonest one. I'm going to be competing in BPU in the classic range where you can use knee wraps, because I need to use knee wraps because of my old man knees. So I'll keep you all posted on that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, subscribe and all that.
It feels like you step on stage and then the judges go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a pigeon by its toe, him. What?